Hey, everybody's talking about Jussie Smollett from Empire because initially he reported that he was the subject of an attack that was both racist and homophobic. Then, not too long after that, it turned out that the Chicago incident that he said was done by a white person was allegedly done by two black men who were brothers. Then it was we were informed that those brothers are actually people who are actors on Empire and are considered part of the family. Then we have reports that this whole thing may have been rehearsed by the trio, Justin and the two brothers, and they were paid $4,000 a piece, and then we're going to be paid another $500 after they return from Nigeria, where they're from. This is where I come down on all this. The Chicago police has not made a definitive statement. So just let the investigation play out. People who are getting caught up in this are getting caught into this kind of two sides thing, either conservative or liberal. I'm going to tell you, that's really stupid. And people who do that, I basically have to be 1,000,000% honest with you, have let their brains go to mush, okay? And they try to put everything in either a conservative or liberal lens. Life isn't that way. As far as I'm concerned, this has nothing to do with that. It has everything to do with this. If indeed it was found that Justin was attacked by someone, and maybe he's covering up for it, first of all, I think that he needs to get necessary help to deal with why he did that. If it was turned out that it was indeed a hoax, which is far worse than him covering up for somebody who actually did beat him up, then he really does need to get mental help. And if those two brothers did it as well, look, the trio is in for a charge from law enforcement. The Chicago police and the courts will not hesitate, and the district attorney will not hesitate to charge them with committing a crime of false reporting of an incident, and justifiably so. What's in my head is, why would anyone, if that's the case, seek to mess up their lives, not think about the consequences of what they're about to do before they do them? And that's what has me puzzled, okay? It really does. That's what has me puzzled about the whole thing. Did Jussie think this is going to be some sort of great cool publicity stunt and it was going to work? If he indeed made it up. And if he didn't make it up, the question is this: by igniting the resources of the Chicago police to find the alleged perpetrator in the incident, did he stop to even consider where that investigation might go and how it might be turned back on him? I mean, look, there is something really wrong with this. I mean, a person just doesn't get attacked and then all these different sides of the story come out, and now we've got TMZ reporting that these brothers were involved, and generally I tend to trust what TMZ writes because TMZ pays its sources to get the information. Now, some people think that a paid source will not give you the right information because they're paid. I tend to think that a paid source is more likely to get the information you seek because they're being compensated for the risk that they're taking, all right? Both sides. Anyway, no matter how you look at it, it's a sad story. It just is.